Welcome to Lesson 5, Prompt Library and Personal System. In this chapter, we turn the individual techniques from the previous lessons into a durable, reusable system that supports your daily professional work. Most people start every AI interaction from a blank page. They rewrite similar instructions again and again, lose good prompts, and experience inconsistent quality. A personal prompt library solves this problem. It becomes a living collection of proven instructions organized by role, task, and tool. Why invest in this system? First, you stop starting from zero. Second, you reduce decision fatigue. Third, you maintain consistent tone and quality across similar tasks. Fourth, you can improve prompts over time and keep the better versions. The library compounds in value the more you use it. A practical structure that scales. Organized by role or by task. Common top-level folders: email and communication, meeting and notes, analysis and research, content and writing, visual briefs, decision support. Inside each folder, keep both a template version and the refined versions that worked best in real situations. Optionally add a layer by tool: ChatGPT, Claude, Midjourney, when the same task needs different phrasing. Core templates to create in the first week. 1. Professional email rewrite and response. 2. Meeting summary with decisions, owners, and deadlines. 3. Document or report analysis with key findings and risks. 4. Decision brief that compares options against criteria. 5. Image generation brief that translates a business need into a clear Midjourney-style prompt. These 5 cover a large percentage of daily professional AI use. How to write a good template. Include the 5-element structure we used earlier: role, context, objective, constraints, and format. Leave clear placeholders and brackets for the variable information. Add a short note on when to use the template and any preferred model settings. Keep the language precise so the template remains reliable when reused months later. Maintenance habits that keep the system useful. Once a week, review the prompts you actually used. Promote the ones that produce strong results. Archive or improve the ones that needed heavy editing. Tag prompts by frequency of use and by quality. If you work in a team, share only the highest performing templates and keep a clear owner for updates. Integration with the previous tools: store ChatGPT and Claude prompts in the same library with clear labels. For image work, keep a separate section of visual briefs and successful style descriptors. When you build automations, pull the prompts from the library so improvements flow automatically into the automated workflows. A concrete starting exercise. Today, create 5 templates using real tasks from your current work. Place them in a simple folder structure. For the next 5 working days, force yourself to open the library before writing any new prompt. At the end of the week, note which templates you used most and which still need refinement. This single week turns the idea of a library into a working habit. Advanced tips. Number your versions. Keep a short changelog for major prompts. When a prompt consistently needs the same follow-up instruction, fold that instruction into the template itself. Periodically test old prompts against newer model versions to confirm they still perform well. You now have the structure, the starter templates, the maintenance rhythm, and the integration approach. Build the first version of your personal prompt library this week and let it grow from real use. This system becomes one of the highest leverage professional assets you could create with AI. Thank you for your attention. Let us go deeper into the recommended folder structure for a professional prompt library, because this is the foundation that determines whether the system stays usable over months. Start with a simple top level that mirrors how you actually work. The most reliable structure uses 4 to 6 main folders based on task type rather than on tools. Suggested top-level folders. 1. Communication. This holds every prompt related to email, messages, stakeholder updates, and difficult conversations. 2. Meetings and notes. Summaries, action extraction, agenda preparation, and follow-up emails. 3. Analysis and research. Document review, competitive analysis, data interpretation, and synthesis of sources. 4. Decisions and strategy. Option evaluation, decision briefs, risk registers, and prioritization frameworks. 5. Content and writing. Long-form drafts, LinkedIn posts, internal announcements, and rewriting for different audiences. 6. Visual briefs. Ready-to-use Midjourney or image generation prompts and style descriptors. Inside each top-level folder, create two subfolders, Templates and Refined. Templates contain the clean, reusable master version with clear placeholders. Refined contains the versions that worked particularly well in real situations, with a short note of the date and context. Optional third level, by role or by project. If you support multiple roles, you can add a thin layer such as manager, analyst, or client-facing. If you run parallel projects, a project tag or subfolder prevents prompts from becoming mixed. Naming convention. Use clear, searchable names. Example, communication_email_response_client_complaint_v3 or analysis_report_summary_executive_v2. Include the version number so you never overwrite a working prompt by accident. What to avoid? Do not create a folder for every single variation. Do not organize primarily by AI tool unless the same task truly needs completely different wording. Do not bury templates more than 3 levels deep. Depth creates friction and the library stops being opened. A practical starting layout you can copy today. Prompt library, _projects, _communication, _templates, _refined, _2 meetings _notes, _templates _refined, _03 analysis _research, _templates _refined, _04 decisions _strategy, _templates _refined, _05 content _writing, 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 _templates _refined, _06 visual briefs, _templates _refined. This structure is shallow enough to navigate quickly and deep enough to stay organized as the library grows. Review the folder names after 30 days of real use and adjust only if a category is clearly missing or never used. Let us expand with more practical details so the system becomes immediately usable. Example template, email response. Role, you are a professional account manager. Context, the client has raised the following concern. Objective, write a clear, calm reply that acknowledges the issue, takes appropriate responsibility, proposes one concrete next step, and closes with an open question. Constraints, keep the tone respectful and confident. Do not overpromise. Maximum length 150 words. Format, ready to send email. Placeholder, paste client message. Example template, meeting summary. Role, you are an operations assistant. Context, these are the raw notes from today's meeting. Objective, produce a structured summary. Constraints, use only information present in the notes. Format, headings for decisions made, action items with owner and deadline, open questions, and focus for next meeting. Placeholder, paste notes. Example template, document analysis. Role, you are a senior analyst. Context, the following document requires review. Objective, extract key findings, risks, and recommended actions. Constraints, be concise and evidence-based. Format, numbered findings, then risks, then recommended actions. Placeholder, document or excerpt. Example template, decision brief. Role, you are a neutral business analyst. Context, we must choose between the following options against these criteria. Objective, evaluate each option and recommend one. Constraints, remain balanced. Format, simple comparison table followed by a short recommendation paragraph. Placeholder, options and criteria. Example template, image brief. Role, you are a visual briefing assistant. Context, we need an image for purpose. Objective, produce a clear mid-journey ready prompt. Constraints, specify subject, style, composition, lighting, and aspect ratio. Format, single ready to copy prompt. Placeholder, business need. How to store and retrieve. Use whatever tool you already open daily. Notion, Obsidian, Google Docs, or a simple folder of text files. The best system is the one you will actually open. Add a one-line description and the date of last successful use at the top of each template. When a template needs improvement, after 3 or 4 uses that required the same extra instruction, edit the template and save it as a new version. Delete or archive versions that are no longer effective. This keeps the library lean and trustworthy. Team use. If you share templates, create a team library separate from your personal one. Only promote templates that have been tested by at least 2 people. Assign clear ownership so updates do not create confusion. Closing exercise for this expanded chapter. Create the 5 core templates using real examples from your work. Place them in a simple structure. Use only the library for the next 5 working days. At the end of the period, refine the 2 most used templates and archive anything unused. This turns the concept into a living professional system. You now have everything required to build and maintain a high-value personal prompt library. Start today with the 5 core templates and let real usage guide the next improvements. Thank you for your attention. A few final practical recommendations to make the system durable. Link the library to your daily tools. If you use custom instructions or projects, place a short pointer to your most used templates there so the model starts every conversation with awareness of your preferred patterns. When you build automations, reference the same templates so improvements stay synchronized. Measure usefulness simply. Once a month, count how many times you open the library and how many prompts required almost no editing. Rising numbers confirm the system is working. Falling numbers signal that the templates need updating or that the structure has become too complex. Avoid common failure modes. Do not create dozens of templates before testing the first 5. Do not keep every experimental version forever. Do not make the structure so elaborate that opening the library feels like work. Simplicity and frequent real use beat perfect organization that is never opened. Your action plan for the next 7 days. Day 1. Create the 5 core templates with real examples. Days 2 to 6. Use only the library for professional AI tasks. Day 7. Refine the 2 most used templates and delete or archive anything untouched. After this week, the library will already be a working professional asset. This concludes Lesson 5 on building a personal prompt library and system. You now have the structure, the starter templates, the maintenance habits, and the 7-day plan. Implement it and let real daily work improve the system over time. Thank you for your attention.